Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about they purposely send you all the bad orders. DoorDash driver switches to hourly pay. He receives $0 in tips. So as we all know, in certain markets there is a new earn by time feature, and some markets it's good, some markets it's not. In this particular person's market, it's $0 in tips. Like, talk about the reality of being an earn by time driver. Like, this literally extenuates it so well. But with that said, I want to go over everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is. For DoorDash drivers, UberEats drivers, Grubhub drivers, their corresponding customers, and no-tip customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. DoorDash offers drivers two ways to earn money. First, they can earn money from individual orders. In this option, drivers are presented with an order and an amount they'll get paid for it, allowing them to curate their delivery section and have a better idea of how much money they'll actually earn. I actually did a poll recently. Which would you prefer, earn by order and earn by time? The large majority of people chose earn by order. And anybody in California, earn by order is still earn by time anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference. Second, drivers can utilize what the company calls earn by time mode. With this option, drivers are guaranteed a certain amount for the amount of time an order takes. For example, if a restaurant takes longer to prepare an item than expected, or if a driver gets caught in traffic, they will be compensated for the amount of time they spend on the delivery. This also accounts for long wait times and other things of that nature, so that way you're making the most amount of money from base pay during the time you're actually working. This is really only good for like really late night orders where you're not really expecting tips anyway, so you're gonna be waiting on long drive-through lines and you're going to have wait times that are a little bit more ridiculous. That's really the only purpose of earn by time mode. While the latter option sounds nice, some drivers have reported issues using the service. For example, one user claimed that orders were being prioritized for earn by time mode rather than earn per order, DoorDash's original mode. You know, I don't know if that's actually the case. I feel like earn by time would be more like the dumpster for all of the no-tip customers. You know what I'm talking about? All the no-tip customers that are in the earn by order pool. Like, after a while, they just get shifted to the earn by time customers. Why? Because they would probably lose less money doing it that way than letting desirability increase its actual value. Additionally, DoorDash itself seems to warn that using earn by time mode may result in fewer tips, writing, the guaranteed hourly rate shown upfront takes into account that tips may be less frequent or vary when you choose earn by time. Tell me you know that you're putting all the no-tip customers in one pool without telling me you're going to be putting all the no-tip customers in one pool. This appears to be the case according to TikTok user Doordashdadannarbor. I'm going to leave his TikTok as well as his profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. In a video with over 51,000 views, the TikToker says that every order he picked up using earn by time mode came with 0 tips. The things you do for content, huh? That's how they get you, he wrote in the caption. In the comment section, users shared their own experiences using earn by time mode. If you do hourly, they purposely send you all the bad orders, claimed the user. Exactly! It's a way for them to save money. Instead of them paying $8 base pay because everyone kept declining it, put them in the earn by time mode and they're going to only earn that much. Period. I tried it for once, 2 hours. When it came out, Ed was like, nah, that's not for me. Offered another. Hey, but you know what? You gave it a shot. It wasn't for you, and you decided to actually use your brain. Congratulations. You've done more than most employees. I hate that I have to say it like that, but it's so true. Never choose hourly, advised a third. I could easily make 30 plus an hour. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many markets you could actually just keep getting really good tips as long as they keep sending you orders. You have to have a quality market for that. Moved to a different state and was so excited at first for pay by hour. Learned real quick, recalled an additional TikToker. Yeah, as somebody who's moved from New York to Florida with DoorDash, I gotta tell you, it's like apples and oranges. challenges, man. In a good way, all of the tax benefits, and I was really capitalizing on the pizza orders and the catering program at the time. But at the same time, you try a different mode, you are like, yeah, maybe I won't do this again. Still, some users suggested that the true problem was not with non-tippers, but with the service itself. Blame Dash, not the consumer, stated a commenter. I love how no-tip customers, we're not even talking about the same thing anymore. We are literally saying this mode, you're basically getting all of the no-tip customers, and it's probably not as lucrative. And you still immediately say, blame DoorDash. We're not blaming you. We are literally blaming DoorDash, and you still feel a need to chime in to say that. Do you even think about comments before you write them in? It's like going to a Yankees-Boston baseball game and seeing someone show up in a New York Mets jersey, and you're wondering why the hell they're there. Like, it's one thing to be a Boston fan rooting for your own team at an away game, but you're gonna show up to a game that's for neither of you just to be a jerk. No one respects that. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. The reality is, earned by time mode is not simply a tool for you as a driver. It's a tool for them to save money in a specific area. The area being when an order is declined a certain amount of times, the value of the order is supposed to go up. But instead of that actually being the case, they're transitioning that order into earned by time mode. Is it also the case where they're trying to serve non-tippers? Sure. But at the end of the day, it's really more for DoorDash than it is for us. Now, are there times where earned by time is useful? Sure. I would say during like late nights where the drive-through lines are long, basically have to sit there for a really long time. Then in that case, I would say, okay, I see the utility in earned by time, but that's just so few and far between, it's hardly worth pursuing. All in all, I would say stick with earned by order and don't even bother with earned by time because there's so much more potential earning with earned by order than earned by time will ever have. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.